I'm Cheyenne Nicole, and this is my channel. Today we are discussing why it's so difficult to heal an attachment style, an insecure attachment style. And I think what's really important to understand is that insecure attachment styles stem from trauma and triggers and unmet needs from relationships. So you have been hurt in relationships, and that is the only way to heal is actually in relationships. Pause. Okay, so the different attachment styles are anxious attacher, avoidant attacher, and disorganized attacher, which is both of them. Luckily, I'm that one, so I have the knowledge of both. And I have been observing and studying. I have just come across Teal Swan. Phenomenal. I love her. She's the attachment specialist that I needed. And I know I've talked about a few, and that's because it's important to go through different people, because different people are going to be able to reach you on different levels. So while I was watching one of her videos today, I observed myself, and I'm gonna get a little bit vulnerable here. I absolutely hate studying this stuff. It makes me want to vomit and throw my phone at the wall. I think it's stupid. I don't want to do it. That is my avoidance side. And while I'm listening to this, even though I don't want to be, I am pushing into the discomfort, and I am recognizing something else in myself. I want to cry. I feel like I really need a hug. I just want to be held. I feel like a baby and broken, and like there's no hope for me. And that is my anxious side. And somewhere halfway through the video, she was saying that the desire of a secure relationships are to have stronger, more secure relationships where you can communicate without fear. What is happening when you have these reactions is your nervous system is being activated. And someone with a disorganized attachment style, when they are activated, they feel both the avoidant and the anxious tendencies. We are going to discuss those and how to overcome both of them, but I just wanted to touch on the base. It's stemming from a lack of safety in your relationships. And so after coming to the realization of, okay, I'm activated, I'm feeling very activated, I'm feeling like crying and throwing up and like I need a hug and to be held, and I'm feeling like I hate being here, I don't want to even hear anybody speak about this stuff, and I think it's stupid, and I want to run away. I'm feeling both these things at the same time. And having that awareness and being able to take some deep breaths, do some grounding work, take some deep breaths, reflect on all of the relationships that I have. Since your attachment style is formed through relationship, the only way to heal that attachment style is also through relationship. So I reached out to my most secure connection, and I said, hey, I just want to let you know that I really value our connection, and it feels good to have somebody that I can come to. I've never felt judged for my avoidance or my anxiousness. We've come to the, hey, we don't have to be friends or talk ever or speak one day and no love lost. We've had that conversation a few times where I'm like, dude, I'm not a drop people kind of person, but okay. And that's what you do when you come across some like turbulence or there's some fear there. We've already met the fear in that connection and said, hey, I'm still going to be here. So now I am observing and assessing my other relationships. It takes two to tango. And a lot of people don't want to lean into the discomfort. When you are experiencing avoidant tendencies, when I'm experiencing avoidant tendencies, to push past the discomfort is sometimes listening to the stuff I don't want to listen. It's communicating with someone that I maybe didn't feel safe enough to communicate with. We're back. Okay. Or I will avoid. I will do what I do and I will avoid. When I am feeling anxious, I will, when I feel the anxiousness, I will lean into the discomfort by reflecting. Okay, 5th time's the charm. When I'm feeling anxious, I will reflect. I will do my grounding, same thing as if I'm feeling avoidant, and I will breathe and reflect and ask myself if this is coming from fear or if this is coming from love or a desire to connect. Sometimes, very rarely, do I feel triggered in an anxious manner towards in my relationships. I've set up my relationships to not have to be like that, but every now and then, like my son not answering a phone call, the anxious side of me is like, oh my gosh, the worst has happened. Somebody is hurt. Somebody is dead. That's how it feels. So in those times, sometimes I'm leaning into anxiousness. I'm mass texting. If it's my, dad, look, I'm going to be a little anxiousness. I'm going to tell you I love you. It's okay. It's not because I'm fearful that you're going to leave. It's because I want you to actually know that, hey, I love you. I haven't forgotten about you. If I lean into my avoidantness, we could never talk again, So, I think it's really important to keep in mind that both of these are trying to protect you. Their anxious side is trying to comfort you and protect you from being left and abandoned. It's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You just need to be more mindful of the connections that you have. And if you are avoidant and, that is also trying to protect you, because the times that you have connected with, you've been very badly burned. And with someone that struggles with both the attachments, because I have a disorganized attachment, I can be feeling both of them at the same time. So it's very uncomfortable. It's a really uncomfortable feeling coming to meet that. Meeting your insecure attachment is one of the hardest things ever. But what worthier challenge than getting to have a secure relationship with yourself? So that's all we have time for today. And please do not take my avoidance personal. If you have wrote me a billion times on one of my multiple places, I am struggling in my being and trying to really get down to the nitty-gritty of me so that I can be secure and show up for all of my relationships. If you are feeling anxious and like, man, she just doesn't care. No, I do care. I care about me. I care about me, and I'm caring about me right now. So if you feel anxious in connecting with me, I would invite you to ask yourself, hey, is this a fear thing or a love thing? I get that I want to connect, but am I fearfully it's not about you? But your anxiousness and your feeling that is about you, and you deserve that attention that you are trying to give out to people. And if you're avoiding relationships, I understand that you've been burned, but the connecting is what's going to help strengthen you. And that's what we want to do. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.